Hello, hello. Alô, alô, alô. Guys, it's been a while. I changed my software here. Just a second. Checking out audio. Sorry I'm late. Again, I don't have the chat here. I don't know what's happening. I gotta go back to the chat here. Guys, can you please check audio and video? Again, I have a technical problem. The Bastter.com website, the chat's not working. Doesn't appear for me. So I turn on the chat on YouTube, so you guys can talk to me from there. So guys, today we are supposed to have an interview with one of the subscribers of Bastter.com, but he didn't confirm. Actually, he gave me the confirmation, but now he didn't appear. So I came up with a different topic now on the last minute. So we're gonna be talking about the Bastter quickies, okay? So let me introduce myself for those who doesn't know me. So guys, for those who doesn't know me, guys, my name is Marcelo. Okay, I'm the consultant for the area Fala. We are here to improve our English. That's why this chat is in English. Okay. Like I said before, I have some problems with the chat here in Bastter.com. It's not working. I don't know why. But anyway. But on YouTube it's working. So if you guys can talk to me, if you can confirm the audio and video. Since I didn't have any confirmation by you guys, let me check here on my YouTube. On the cell phone. Okay, just a second. Looks like it's working. Yeah, it's working. Alright. So far, so good. So guys, if you have any questions, feel free to do it, okay? We are gonna be talking about the Bastter quickies, alright? So let's start here with the first ones. Oh no, let me try something different. Maybe let me see if there is something. No, I can't. If there's a place where I can find all the quickies, but I don't think it has. Let me go into ações. Okay, let's go to the first one. Bag, Itaú, Engie. I'm gonna talk about the first 10. And then I'm gonna go to the last ones. Okay. Let's see if there's any. Okay, so thank you, Jean. Thank you, Gustavo. Foca na Biologia is asking for DMMO3. Okay, we can talk about that. but I don't know if Bastter made any quickies about her. Let's see. Dom Energia. Never heard it. Okay, so let's go to the first one, guys. VEG. So, Bastter quickies. Where is it? He's saying, this one, I made it without looking. Says that he has a lot of trust in this company. Anyway, it looks like it's the favorite of here in Bastter.com. It's the number one. You can check here the return of this company on the past 27 years, guys. It's something incredible, right? If you put 10,000 reais here to 27 years ago, you would have like 18 million reais. Okay, so quickie. This one I do without looking. It has a big trust. All right, let's go to YouTube. YouTube. Itaú. So Itaú and his billions. Okay, let's check the profits of Itaú in the past 2 years. Profits. Here, 20 billion. And 2021 haven't finished, but 26 billion so far. Okay. So Itaú and his billions. Engie. The last year was a little bit worse, but the economy is slow, so everything normal. It's the kind of company that you can just look at the annual balance. You can look the balance on the end of the year. You don't have to check every trimester. Okay, guys, every 3 months. That's what Bastter is saying here. So, Porto Seguro. Follow the game. Keep up the good work, right, guys? Keep up the good work. I'll see you in 2021. Actually, I see you in annual 2021, but it's gonna be 2022, right? Let's check the profits. So the profits right here, right, guys? It's increasing. Even on the crisis, 2020, the profits, they are increasing. Okay, let's go to Bradesco. Until 2021, until the annual of 2021, because it only comes with profits. Let's check the balance sheet, just the profit. Here. Yes, all the banks we saw that have a little decrease on their on 2020, but it's already increasing 2021. Okay, 24 billion, 16 billion, 21 billion. It is a lot of money. Lojas Renner, let's see. Lojas Renner starts to recover a little bit from the pandemic. Who sold on the bottom? Why he's saying that? Because 2020, Lojas Renner had losses, right, guys? Let's check it out. But if it's not não descontado, okay. 2019, 1 billion. 2020, 45 million, right, guys? Because on the trimester you have 2021. Only on the last trimester of 2020 it was a good one, right, guys? And here the first one was the first trimester in 2021 was still negative. The second one is already positive, right? See, a big decrease, and it's natural that the market's gonna answer it for it. Because since if you're expecting some kind of a profit and it doesn't come like you thought it would be, of course the market's gonna react to it, right, guys? The volatility on the short run with the stocks, they are completely based on the rumors, on the uncertainty, right, guys, on the future profits, how the market foreseen the results of those companies. So everything's gonna make the stock market crash if you don't show a good profits on the balance sheet, right, guys? So that's what happened with Lojas Renner. And why he's saying, wait a second, where is it? Why he's saying who sold on the bottom? Because probably Lojas Renner is gonna come back with good results, with good profits, and naturally the stock prices are gonna go higher in the future, because we know that on the long run the stock prices follow the profits, the net income of the company. So it's a little bit of a prank here, right? Who's sold on the bottom is gonna lose a lot of money, probably in the future. So Odontoprev, he's saying that the management of the company is very good. Okay, let's check a little bit on the profits here. Yeah, increase during the crisis. Okay, interesting. Fleury, also the same thing, saying that the management it's amazing. Let's check the profits here, how it was. Decrease a little bit, but in 2021 coming so far very strong. Okay, Raia Drogasil. See you in 2022, right, guys? Let's check a little bit. So far, how is it in 2021? Little bit flat. Okay, so higher until 2018, little bit flat until 2021, and 21 becoming very strong. Okay, B3 keeps growing. There are some people who doesn't like B3 very much because it's a monopoly anyway, but it's impossible not to recognize the numbers of this company. It's just incredible, right? An amazing company. Okay, and this one so this is for 2020. Okay, Domo, I don't know why somebody asked for this company here. What is going on? So just a second, let me check the IPO. When was it? 2015. Okay, so it's been 6 years. So guys, why? Just a second, let me go back here. Yes, Marcelo Lima. Yes, I can read the chat. Thank you for the compliment in English about my English. It's been a long time since I speak it. Yes, guys, I'm the chat here on YouTube came back because I'm having some problems to put the chat here in Bastter.com. I don't know what's happening. I gotta talk to Gustavo about it. Okay. So guys, foca na biologia. I don't know why you asked to make an analysis of this company. Look at this. Look at the profits here. Since let's consider only the IPO. Okay, so 2015. It makes no sense. You keep studying this company. Okay, guys. There are no. Let's check the cash flow. Okay, let's check the debt. The company doesn't have. Oh, come on. The company has a negative equity. Come on, guys. I don't know what to say. The cash flow. Anyway, I don't know. You're checking this company out. So let me go back to the chat here. Thank you, Gustavo. Vanessa is saying if you any question to ask is the correct way to say it. Okay, good English overall. So Vanessa, did you just got here? I already talked about Hydrogazil. Just check if you have seen it. We talked about Hydrogazil just a few minutes back, okay? What's happening here? Droga. Okay, I'm gonna keep it here. Please check it. Okay, let's keep going, guys. There are some funny ones. Anyway, where are we? I gotta go back to the rank. Okay, so guys, let's go to the 50. But I'm not gonna take the 11 for the 20. Let me take maybe 40 to 50. Here, 30. Okay, so Magalu, Sabesp, Cielo, Locan, Sanepar, Vale, TIM, Hering, Carrefour, Frale, BBSE. Okay, the next 10. Let me go back to the chat here. Gustavo is saying, as Bastter said, energy companies are Engie, MBR, Equatorial, investing in other energy companies and Nacional, only losses. Yeah, Gustavo's asking, why do you invest in on other companies? I'm not sure. Actually, he's saying that he doesn't invest in other companies. I can imagine. Anyway, so Magalu, just a second. Bastter Quickie. The management of the company, it's becoming very good on the past few years. The profits has already returned. Let's check it out, because this company, okay, you have some a few years back, 2015, you have some losses. It's been increasing, right? It's naturally 2020, not a good thing. But I do know that Magalu had a lot of advances in the omni-channel selling department, right, guys? So that's why the profit of the company, it's increasing. Let's check the last, just a second. The last trimester here. Oh, okay, sorry. So 2021. Okay, so far not so good like the last ones in 2020. Probably there could be a seasoning. I don't know. I don't work. I don't study this company. Anyway, let's go to the next one, Sabesp. It's a giant on the water department, but you have to accept that sometimes the profits falls, and it belongs to the government of São Paulo, to the state of São Paulo. So it's a public company, right, guys? So let's see the profits here. Yeah, 2015, and then 2016 increasing, 2020 some problems. Not problems, okay, but you have a major decrease in all the profits. But I know that there are some investors that doesn't appreciate the fact that the company. Let me go. What happened here? Like I said before, the company belongs to the state of São Paulo. Okay, so there are some investors that doesn't like that the company it's a public company. Okay, let's go to Cielo. Cielo is very famous. Okay, the management continues very complicated. Okay, actually the results continues complicated, but the management looks like it's getting better. Okay, let's check a little bit on the profits here, if it is getting better each trimester. Okay, we can see there are some losses in 2020 and 2021 so far. Of course, no, here is not a good thing to see, guys. You see the profits here are decreasing since 2017, right? So 4 billion 2017, 3 billion and a half 2018, 2019 1.7. The profits fall here 2019 like 50, and then 2020 you have losses right on the crisis. All the trimesters they were losses. 2021 you have profits again in 2000 on the first trimester 2021 and the second one. So looks like the company may be in a turnaround process here, guys. Okay, this is a company that it was on the since it became the growth of the company of Cielo was very fast, right, guys? You can check it out here, 2008 until 2015. So it was a company that had a major cash flow generation, right, guys? Something around 500 million. They would turn in 5 billion reais. So it was a very strong cash flow generation, which is very important for the companies. So the stock prices, they were very up. Was in the everyone was talking about Cielo, and I guess when Cielo didn't keep up with the competition, they started to have some bad results, and the market beat this company very, very hard. And so far the stock prices just went very, very down. A big crash on this company, right, guys? Yeah, it's weird here, right? The company doesn't public more official balance on trimester, so you don't have, they are not very reliable. It's weird, right, guys? It's very weird. It's not good for the company, this kind of posture, in my opinion. Okay, anyway, Loca Unidas. So Bastter is saying to rent a car looks like it's like fighting gold, right, guys? So let's check the profits here. Increasing, right, guys? A lot. 2021. Okay, Sanepar. Bastter is saying that if you don't have this kind of crap of units, it's gonna be very, very interesting. And guys, like here in Bastter.com, we tend not to appreciate very much if the company has perforation stocks and units, right, guys? We see that as a bad sign of its corporate governance. It's not a good compliance. Anyway, let's check the results here. Sanepar. Yeah, the numbers are strong, right, guys? Increasing very much since 2010. Yeah, the numbers, they are very strong. But just a second. Okay. It's a public company as well, belongs to the state of Paraná. Okay, guys, and let's check liquidity here as well. Yeah, you have good liquidity on the common stocks as well, but anyway, you gotta decide your own criteria on this company, Sanepar. So we got here on Vale, man. Let me check it out, the comments here. So just a second. So okay, so Marcelo is saying goodbye because he has law school right now. Okay, Gustavo is saying that he returned to stocks last year after the COVID crash, so started bought a lot of stocks in minimum amount. Okay, André Uch is saying about Prio 3. Okay, Petro Rio, right? Really tough company to study. Yes, it is. Let me go back here, guys, and we can talk a little bit about this. So guys, in general speaking, when you're going to study the companies on the stock market, we have the companies that we say that it's on the cyclical sector. Okay, usually it's a commodity. The product, it's a commodity. Okay, so you can major speaking, you have oil. Okay, you have mining. All right, and steel. Okay, guys. So for example, you can put on the same block here Petro, Vale, Gerdau. What else? PetroRio, Enalta. What else? CSN. Anyway, those companies, guys, their products, they are commodities, right? You don't like, the company doesn't decide the price of the product, okay? It's completely the market, okay? Many outside factors, external factors decide the price of the company, okay? So it's so you have like big long cycles of high ticket price of the product, and low cycles and long cycles of a very a low price of the products, okay? So it's very difficult to study this kind of company. All right, guys, I don't think, if you want to have like a peace of mind of your investments, of your portfolio, you don't like to be keeping up the news of the market, how is the prices of the commodities, it's a company that it's gonna give you a lot of headaches, okay, a lot of headaches. So I don't think it's a company for the, I wouldn't say the beginners, even the investor with more experience, but he doesn't waste any time following the market and staying up with the news. I don't think it's companies for you to become a shareholder, okay? Of course, if you know how to analyze, and those companies can give you a major return, okay, guys? But you gotta study a little bit more. You gotta waste more time of your day. I don't think it's adequate for the amateur, the regular investor that want to spend time with your family and want to stay as far away from the market, okay? Anyway, that's my opinion about cyclical sector companies, okay? Like Prio 3. Prio 3, PetroRio, right, guys? So, let me get back here to the... Gustavo is saying, okay, it's a dialogue between Gustavo and Marcelo, no problems here. I never liked Cielo, even when it was a duopoly. I thought it would be easy to emerge some competition. Yeah, okay. Let's go back here. Just a second. Oh, it didn't come to me. I'm sorry. Okay, guys, let's continue with Vale. Those are gonna be our last 6. Okay. So you see, guys, on the quickies, on the Bastter quickies, you have a lot of irony, right, guys? But it's his style. Okay. So Vale, showing you what happens when people think they have the ability to analyze a cyclical company and say that a company become bad, okay? So it's a little bit of coincidence in what I said, but it's basically this. It's very difficult to analyze a cyclical company, right, guys? You see, if you give a zoom here before 2015, you're gonna see the long cycles of this stock, right, guys? And since 2015, it gave major return to the shareholders, right, guys? You see, it's funny because if on the long run, this company is way behind Lojas Renner and Bradesco, Itaú, and WEG, right, guys? But anyway, of course, 40,000% on the past 27 years. Anyway, so let's see the profits. Okay, increasing since 2008 and then a little bit flat, and then went down here in 2013 until 16. Anyway, I don't like to waste my time study those kind of companies. Let's go to Chin. Since 2009 had losses, but now it's been a good management and growing, okay? Since has been 11 years with profits, and makes interesting. Maybe someday it will become peace, super peace, right, guys? It's not the kind of graphic that I enjoy, okay? You have some turbulences, too much turbulence on the way, and on the past 22 years, well, maybe the company started to get giving some confidence to the shareholders right now, right, guys? I'm not sure. Anyway, so since 2011, 2010, increasing profits. You have some problems here in 2016. This is Chin. Hetty. Let's see how this selling messed up stays. I'm not sure what he's talking about. Let's see if there's something here on the board. I think that's it, right, guys? Okay, so the Hedig is being sold by Soma 3, which is a recent IPO. Okay, so the company is being sold. Anyway, I didn't know that. Let's check the profits here. Where is it? So if the company is being sold, the company is gonna make the announcement of the OPA or change the controller of the company, right, guys? The owner of the company is gonna become another company. Soma 3. Let's see which company is that. Soma 3. Just a second. I don't know this company. Soma 3 looks like it's an IPO. Grupo Soma. Yeah, IPO last year. Soma. Basta Quick. The sum was negative. A soma da negativa, yeah. He's a very funny guy. Anyway, it's impossible to analyze a company that has an IPO on the last year, right, guys? It's just impossible. So, Carrefour, Basta Quick, continue studying and following, but it needs more time. Okay, yes, IPO is a little bit recent. Okay, less than 5 years. Frali, it's consistent and the profits are growing on the past years. Let's take a look. Yeah, the profit's a little bit flat, right, guys? Anyway, 2021, it's becoming good. Let's check here. Yeah, I don't like this kind of profits. It's a good return on the past 25 years, I guess. But anyway, I think there are some better companies. It's not a bad company, definitely for sure. But anyway. Okay, BBSE, it's gonna be the last one. So, yeah, the company who doesn't publish its results doesn't exist to me. Anyway, let's see the numbers. Yeah, you don't have much information, right, guys? I don't know why, but here are the profits. They are consistent. And of course, just a second. Yeah, the owner of Banco do Brasil, BBSE, Iris, Banco do Brasil. Liquidity. It's a good free float, right? No problem here. Over 2,000 negotiations each day on the past 30 days. So guys, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Let's see if there's any others. So Gustavo is saying, look, one of my moral ideas. I will not buy Vale because it's 65. Shame on me. Yeah, you definitely shouldn't pay attention to the stocks, to the stock prices, right? It's impossible to find out what is gonna happen with the stock prices. It's just impossible. Gustavo is saying, Chin is one of those shares I'm facing losses. I know Bastter thinks that it's stupidity, but I'm only waiting a draw to sell. Yeah, you gotta. I do believe a solution for this team situation in your portfolio. Try to see why did you become a shareholder of team, when you decided to become a shareholder, and why you are now deciding not to become a shareholder. Okay, and see if it makes sense. Okay, maybe your criteria changed. Sometimes I do think the criteria to sell a company, because maybe it's presenting bad results, could be a little bit more strict than when you decide to become a shareholder of the company. Okay, so maybe you could just put on quarantine, okay, and wait a little longer. Anyway, try to look at that way. Okay, but because you are probably, if you are talking about losses, your personal losses, we are talking about the stock prices, right? So try to see if you're not making a decision based on the stock prices and not on the criteria, on the results, on the criteria, on the motives that led you to become a shareholder of Team. Okay. Because we have the illusion of the draw. Okay, because you can spend a lot of time. Okay, it can take years for you to draw. Okay, so you don't have any losses, and while this money, it's like it's not profitable for you. You can take this, if this company doesn't have more value for you anymore, take this money, okay, and put something with value. Okay, because on the long run, it's gonna be the best decision. Okay. Anyway, guys, that's what I had for you today. Okay, it wasn't planned. Okay, give me the feedback if you enjoyed this chat, because it was supposed to be an interview, a chat with the subscriber, but he didn't show up. Okay, so I had to come up an idea, and since I was listening to Bastter on Bodge, on the goat, I decided to talk a little bit about the Bastter quickies. Okay, so thank you very much for your participation and collaboration, and that's it for today. Before that, let me check something here. I'm gonna be here for 2 more minutes. Okay, you guys can ask me anything. Yeah, he definitely didn't show up. It's too bad. Anyway. And I know that the public here on Bastter.com enjoys talking about the companies, right, guys? So usually when we are talking about companies, making any kind of analysis, it has more people on the chat. It's become the interaction between myself and you guys. It's bigger, so it's nice. Thank you very much, Cassiano. A pleasure to have you here. So guys, so next Monday I'll be back. Okay, probably with the chat with some subscriber. Okay, but feel free to make any suggestions about any topic that we can talk here about. And usually the schedule of my chat, it's every Monday at 5 p.m. Okay, but today my nanny, she didn't come to work. Okay, so I had to stay with my baby the whole day, and I couldn't make the chat at 5 p.m. So I transferred to now at 8 p.m. Okay, for those who are waiting for the chat of Fernando at 9 p.m., it's not gonna happen today. Okay, he has some problem on his throat. He's like voiceless. Okay, so we are not gonna have the chat of Fernando at 9 p.m. Okay, guys. So thank you very much. I'll see you next Monday. So Gustav is saying that I could learn more. I could learn some finance words in English like PE. Yeah, PE, it's price over earnings, right? It's like the PL, preço por lucro, here in Brazil. But okay, maybe there is, I do believe there is a chat that I talked a little bit about the vocabulary, finance vocabulary. Let me show you. Just a second. Let me go back here. Let's go back here to Bastter. Videos. There is. Let's put a filter here. Moderator. Marcelo. Vocabulary. Let me try something here. So you see, we have this chat here. Financial vocabulary for beginners, part 1. I'm not sure why it has part 1. I'm not sure. It's been a long time. It was in August 2020. You can check it out, Gustavo. And maybe I can make another one, okay? Oops. Okay. Anyway, thank you very much. Bye-bye.